Okay, this is Tinker's Construct 2 for absolute beginners. We're absolute sorry. I'm playing it in 1.12.2. Okay, let's get started. When you first launch your game with Tinker's Construct 2, you'll get this book. Let me go right back to the beginning of it, which I just looked at and went, what? It just didn't click for me. It does now that I've got half an idea of what I'm doing, but I wouldn't worry about understanding the book for the first few minutes of playing it. Okay, what we're going to cover today is the pieces of equipment that you need to get started. Basically, you'll need these 6 items here: a Tinker's Construct crafting station, a stencil table, I think of it as a pattern table, and a pattern chest. Don't know why they call one a stencil and one a pattern. Part builder, part chest, tool station, and then we'll be building a smeltery. So those are the 7 Tinker's Construct items you're going to need. Okay, the TC crafting station is dead easy. You just put a crafting station in a crafting station. Very imaginative. Right, to make your patterns or stencils, your table it's just any old plank and a blank pattern. They're dead easy too. They're just planks and sticks. And then the chest, once you've made patterns, you'll want to keep them. So the chest is a chest with a blank pattern. And then the tool parts, which you make on your part builder, and again you've got a chest, a chest to keep the parts in. The part builder, just a piece of wood, not planks this time, and a blank pattern. And then the chest, who guessed it, it's a chest with a blank pattern, and this time sticks and an oak plank. Okay, so standard crafting table, but it's linked to all these. Make your patterns. Use your patterns to make your parts. Once you've got your parts, you'll be going to your tool station, which again is easy to make. It's just a crafting station with a blank pattern. But once you've got more resources, you've been playing for a while, upgrade it to a tool forge. It's a bit heavy on materials if you've just started playing. 4 blocks of iron and 3 seared bricks. At the moment you can see it's scrolling through all the different versions, but basically it's a seared brick that we're after. How do we make a seared brick? Right, to make the seared bricks, in your crafting station you need gravel and sand, which I just went to the ocean and used a water breathing potion and got a whole load in one go, and clay. Where did I get that? Swamplands, loads of it there, and that will make you grout. You take the grout, you put it in a furnace, and it will make you little seared bricks. Little seared bricks, put 4 together, and you get the big seared brick. So make yourself a whole load of those. For your first very small smeltery, you'll need about 30, and then you'll want a whole load of those, 30 or 40 of those, I'm not too sure, for the other components. The components of the smeltery are seared brick, which, builds the walls and stuff. Then you'll also need to make a seared tank. This is where you put your fuel, which powers the smeltery. It's just the little bricks and a piece of stained glass. I like red, and it will give you one of these. The fuel that you use on the smeltery is lava. Okay, something needs to be the brain of the smeltery, and this is the smeltery controller. Again, dead easy, just seared bricks. Then you've got your smeltery, you've put your stuff in through the controller, you've melted down a whole load of stuff, No good if it's just in there if you can't get it out. Smeltery drains. You can use those to put fluid in as well, but I haven't actually learned how to do that yet, so we're only going to look at it coming out today. Onto those drains you need a tap to turn the flow on and off, because you don't want it just oozing out all the time all over the place. So you need to make these little faucets, taps. And that's just 3 bricks, dead easy. Right, you've turned your tap on, your stuff's flowing out. Again, you don't want it flowing all over the ground. So this is useful. Empty it into a casting basin. That'll take 9 ingots worth. Or onto a casting table, which is where we can cast different parts from moulds. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we have got, forget all that, we have got set up and all joined together, crafting table, stencil, pattern maker and chest, parts maker and chest, tool station. And let me just open the tool station. You'll notice that you can access all the others from inside here, so I can go to the crafting station and make something, tool station, stick things in chests and what have you. Let's get the smeltery built. Now I'm just going to make the smallest that you can make, which is 3 by 3. I think you can make them up to like 11 by 11. Don't know. I haven't made any that big yet. I don't see the point. I don't need that much stuff. Okay, this is what we need to build it. One casting table, 1 casting basin, 2 faucets, a smeltery controller, 2 drains, lava for the fuel, the tank to put the lava in, and the seared bricks. I've only got 2 lava buckets. The tank will in fact hold 4. Right, start off. This is the very smallest one you can make, and it'll be fine to begin with. You want a 3 by 3 area. That's your base. Now your walls around that, 1 high all the way around. You don't need to do the corners. Like I said earlier, you can do fancy bricks and what have you, but we're just going to do the basics for the moment. Right, okay, onto the left side, build it up to 2 high, onto the back, build it up 2 high, onto the right side, 2 high, apart from the space at the front, which is where we're going to put the tank for our fuel. So let's put a couple of buckets of lava in there. Now let's place our drains on the front. We have 1 drain, 2 drains, and then we put the controller, the smeltery controller. Now you see how that's lit up? If that isn't lit up, you've not put it together right. So let's just remind ourselves. Oh, flight's disabled. There we go. A base of 3 by 3, left hand wall 2 high, back wall 2 high, right hand wall 2 high, with the tank at the front, couple of drains and the controller. Okay, onto the drains we'll put the taps, faucets. By right clicking those you can set the flow, you know, right click it to have the flow coming out. We'll put our casting basin there and our casting table there. Alright, let's start smelting some stuff. And also let's put down a handy little chest here for all the patterns which we will eventually make. Right, first thing I'm going to smelt is gold. The reason for that is if you want to make permanent moulds, you need to make them out of gold. You can also make moulds out of clay, but they're a one-time use only, so we're going to make them out of gold. Now the good news here is for 16 gold ores, we're not going to get 16, we're going to get 32 ingots worth. I'm also going to put in some iron ore. Oh, because it's not big enough, it's only taken a couple of the iron ores. So that'll go in a minute. Boom! There's our oh, hang on, let me just put that in. There's all our lovely molten gold. 3 blocks, that's 27, 28, 29, 32 ingots, like I said. 16 ores, 32 ingots. Now the iron's taking its time. Just amuse yourselves. Right, there's 3, yep, the same. 32 ingots worth of molten gold, same again of molten iron. Now I'm also going to smelt down some obsidian because I want that for the tool that we're going to make. So I'm just going to stick that in and let that get on with its job. So to demonstrate, let's actually change this to iron. Right, I want iron to output just to show you. Right click on here. The iron will fill this basin with 9 ingots worth, and then when it cools down you'll have an iron block. Nice, straightforward, which you could then smelt again if you wanted to, but you would only get 9 ingots worth from it. So can you see that's cooling down where it says progress? But that's just to show you how the little taps work. We'll get rid of that in a minute. Right click to pick it up. Okay, we'll leave that doing its work and we'll come over here.